Hatudai. Welcome back to the Fix Show. Ile show noma kabisa au sio? Niko Hope TV. Na kama kwa nimewambia niko na msanii wa nguvu. Anasema hatudai lakini mimi nimedai ya kuja hapa. Aki.
Nimetutuza shetani
hatudai au sio?
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Fix Show, and this is a KIPAJI segment where you get to hang out with your favorite artist, be it a musician, be it wale wanachora, wanaitwa aje artist. Ama drawers, okay, drawer. Artist, mwenye MC, be it any art yenye unaweza fanya. This were the place to hang out with. Na leo niko na Ndwati.
Yeah man.
Ndwati?
Yes.
Karibu show man.
Asante.
Uko salama?
I'm glad to be here.
I love your song. Hatudai.
Hatudai.
Yeah.
Naipenda pia.
Unaipenda?
Yeah, it's a song that surprised me. I think that's the thing that I love the most. It's a song that came out when I was unsure about what I need to do with regard to the talent I have, and I just did it. And personally, I didn't think to myself it would do as well as it did. So today was a wonderful song, and just in essence also a confirmation from God. So whenever I hear it playing anywhere, whenever I hear it playing on my phone, whenever I just hear it playing, I just hear God saying, "I'm with you, Yani."
You've said a song that you released. So is there any other song that you've released before?
Yes, there are other songs I've released. So I started in 2016, I would say that. So 2016, there's a song I released in April. It was called Open Letter to Christoph, but it was just a static video. People are asking questions, I will answer in a minute. But yeah, it was a static video. And then I did another one called Amwaleo, and it was a lyric video. And then now finally came, there was also Digehota. I worked with Stone Jiwe. It was a lyric video as well. And then finally Hatudai, which was now an actual music video. So also even that transition was growth in itself. The reason I would say Hatudai was the first one, so to speak, is because in 2017 is when I completed school. And so now I was free enough to do music and actually push it to the farthest, because it's hard to balance school and music. Yeah, so there was Hatudai. But before that, we had Open Letter to Christoph. There was Amwaleo, there was Digehota. This is the 5th song, and we're trusting God for more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Open Letter to Christoph. That's
yeah.
Is it a beef for Christoph? Or is it, what was your idea behind it?
So the song started interesting. Back then, I remember it was 2015 around December. I was in a Christian WhatsApp group, and there was some lady who every Jioni would come in and post lyrics to a certain song of his, which are very weird. Alikuwa anakam kila time na napost niko dirang. So I was wondering, like hata jifanye umeokoka, like what's this about, you know? And so I wondered, okay, who's this? So I'd always heard about him, just hearing, but I don't listen to secular music. So I really don't know what his content is like. So I was like, yo, let me just check and see what's happening. I was like, this is so vulgar. How is this playing? How is this going on? And I think it made me angry. I didn't know this was happening. So it made me angry. I took what I had. I was like, wow, okay. And I just penned down. And the interesting thing is most of the times when I write a song, it takes a while. I never just sit down and write something probably in 2 hours and I'm done. Most of the time, I write probably over a length of 2 weeks. I write 2 lines today. I feel those 2 lines are amazing. I try to continue. Nothing comes. I'm like, it's okay, God. I'll wait for tomorrow. But this one just came. It was, I remember, a Sunday afternoon. I wrote it all. I was like, there we go. And then I'd written other songs as well. And I tried to work with different producers here and there on different songs. But this one just worked out. And so I just felt, if this is how it is, then so it is. I just needed to let that out probably. And I also felt that needs to be said. And the reality and the truth is usually at times, when you don't reprimand someone for something wrong they're doing, there's a probability that he will think he is right. And also if he's in the public sphere, the people who are seeing him will think it's right. They know it's not, but because he's doing it and he's allowed to, they think it's right. And so there's a need to just deal with stuff if you need to.
And let me ask you, did you get any backlash from Christoph himself and the fans? So,
especially for the fans, I remember I released it on YouTube. I don't know if it was a Tuesday or a Wednesday, but I released it. I had friends of mine who are like, yo, that needed to be said. I had also friends of mine who are like, yo, why are you judging, man? I had different reactions from my friends, but now the next day is when his people came. And insult after insult, which was okay. I was like, it's cool. But I was glad that it got people's attention. Okay. I think it got his attention by the virtue that probably I think he sent his people, because it just came all of a sudden, and there was a hashtag team him, and also the fact that probably these are the most loyal of his people, and also they've gotten too hard. And I think that happened. I was like, that's okay. I remember I was planning for a music video for it. I was like, I think I'm satisfied with that. Yeah.
Okay, let's jump. Let's leave alone Christoph now. Let's go to Duarte.
Yes.
I knew you back then as a spoken word artist.
Yes.
What happened? Why did you leave spoken word to music?
One, let me say something I believe about the talents that we have, that in essence at times they're just tools that God gives us to push the things of God, so to speak, the message of Christ. And so I used to do spoken word. It started in 2013 when I got saved. And I did it for the longest time till 2016. Why I shifted to music was mainly, I thought about it and I thought, if indeed I've been called to the world, and if indeed I've been called to the world, then I should be shrewd enough to find out the best way I can reach to them. And I realized as well, I also have another talent, that is rapping. Yeah. And I thought, if I can be able to bring what I do in spoken word and as well utilize the rap and put it in music form, so to speak, I'll be able to have a greater reach. And that's the truth on the ground for Kenya as we speak now. And I thought, like, that's the wisest thing to do. That's a shrewd thing to do, because even for anyone, if you would ask them on their phones, they have probably 500 songs, but I doubt if they have probably a spoken word piece. Yes. I'm not saying that spoken word pieces aren't as powerful. I'm not saying that spoken word pieces are limited, but I just thought, how best can I place myself to influence the world around me? And I thought if I transition to music and use the same gift in the same way to glorify God, but now in a different medium, it would work wonders, and I believe it is.
And I think you're doing wonders. You have a new jam called Aki.
Aki.
Okay, like Aki. But anyway, what inspired you to Aki? You know, all your music, you tell a story.
Yes.
Which is a very unique thing, because many people just love, what should I call it? Like rhyming words, but they're not telling anything. Just but you tell a story. So what was the inspiration behind Aki?
I thought about Aki. It's produced by Magic Mike. Yeah. So I went to Magic. I wanted to do a song with him. And I wanted to, so as we were talking, so normally when I go to a producer, for the first time I just want us to talk, vibe, so that I know, like, even if I'm comfortable to work with you. Like, I believe there's the aspect of creating a relationship. So we were talking with Magic, and Magic was giving me great advice on this and that. And something he told me is, there's a need to give the people something that is relatable and true to them. That's the thing that resonates with them. When you're able to tell them something that they know of, but in a different way. That's the music that we appreciate the most. And so I thought about it. I thought, what's the biggest cancer, so to speak, for the people that I've been called to? And I've been called to young guys. So I was like, what can I talk about? And I thought probably the biggest issue with young guys at the moment, their greatest struggle is sexual immorality. And not just outside the church, probably even inside the church. That's probably the biggest struggle. And it's not made easier by the movies that we watch or the places, or just even like anywhere you go, there's just something that's aggravating you sexually, so to speak. And so I thought that's the biggest issue, and I thought, how best can I express this? And so I decided to be vulnerable and put myself in that story and say that that is me, and I decided to tell the story that I'm saying it's a story that's less told yet very much lived, so to speak. And so I decided, let me tell that story and hope at the end of the day people will see this, see the problem in it, and realize that there's a solution to it as well. So just that.
I'm sure it will be a big inspiration.
I hope so, man.
So
May God use it.
We gotta wind this up kidogo. We're coming back later to do your music, to do your new song, Aki. Let me ask, do you know Muhanji?
Yes, I do.
You know Muhanji, right?
Yes.
Muhanji also has a new video.
Okay.
By the name Sawa.
Yes.
So normally, we normally have a video of the week.
Okay.
Because today it's all about new music. My video of the week is by Muhanji, and the name of the song is Sawa.
Okay.
Muhanji, Sawa.